Welcome to the Tiny House Ideas podcast. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tiny House Ideas podcast. Today I'm joined by Josh Garman. Josh is sort of all-round adventure. He's a minimalist. He does lots of exploration, lots of travel, and he's also planning on cycling the entire perimeter of the UK on his bike. He's going to be towing a bike camper with him, and my friend Zach actually put Josh and I in contact. So we're going to be discussing, again, sort of being young and interested in alternative living. Welcome to the Tiny House Ideas podcast, the show where we talk about how to live a more fulfilling life with less. My name's Harry Alvarez Garman, and I've got tons of exciting guests lined up for you, including authors, entrepreneurs, and tiny house owners. If you love minimalism, sustainable living, personal development, and everything in between, then you're in the right place. On this show, we'll be talking about how you can do more of what you love, how to turn your passion into a career, and how to live more sustainably.
Hello, it's great to be on the podcast. My name's Josh Garman. I'm known for my ET cycle, not much else, unfortunately, but hopefully more stuff in the future. And obviously it's great to be on here and get to chat at last.
Amazing stuff. Yeah, no, definitely. It's really good to sort of be able to finally speak to you. And I think for those of you that are listening to the podcast now, a bit of background into sort of how Josh and I came into contact is I'm at university studying at Oxford Brookes, and one of my housemates, Zach, knows Josh from back at home from where they used to work together. And we were sat watching TV, me and Zach, one evening, and he randomly came out at sort of must have been about 2:00 in the morning or something. He said, "Harry, there's someone that I think should be on your podcast. let me give you his Instagram." And then after that, me and Josh started talking, had a conversation, and we figured there'd be a lot to talk about on the podcast. So here we are now, and we're going to sort of have a chat about everything Josh has done and sort of alternative lifestyles and in terms of ways of living, and hopefully provide you guys with some value. So,
I mean, it's been an interesting thing. I mean,
it has, yeah.
For us, we've been having a conversation, but I haven't been able to sort of sell myself in any way. I've been like, right, well, I can't tell you that story because I want to save it for the podcast. And it's been a sort of back and forth with sort of like not telling it. So this is the first time we'll hear it as well, sort of from each other and getting that perspective.
Exactly.
So it's going to be good.
Yeah. And it's sort of a learning curve for us in terms of getting to know each other, and obviously everyone that's listening to sort of hear more about what you're doing, which is amazing.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thanks for watching this little teaser for the Tiny House Ideas podcast. If you'd like to listen to the full episode, it's available on all major streaming platforms. So that's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all of the others. Alternatively, if you'd rather watch it sort of in a video format like this video has been, then that's available on Patreon. Just search for Tiny House Ideas. So thanks again for watching. Please do check out the full episode, and thanks again.